Hey guys, Jason Rzucidlo reporting for AmericaJR.com. I'm here at the M1 Concourse for the first ever Motorbella Outdoor Auto Show. That's where I interviewed NASCAR Xfinity Series driver Austin Hill, who was on hand to meet his fans and sign autographs.
I'm doing good, man. Out here at Motorbella, hanging out with the icing guys, signing some autographs, giving away some T-shirts, things like that. So it's cool to be here. First time doing something like this, and was able to walk around and check a few things out. So it's a pretty cool experience. I knew that they did things like this, but it's one of these things that I just really haven't been invited to really go do or really had much interest. So it's been cool to come out here and just kind of check everything out, look at all the cars and all different toys that people have. So it's been a blast so far.
Have you had the chance to walk around? Do you have a favorite car here?
I've walked around a little bit. I actually haven't made my way down too far. So here probably in the next hour or so before I get out of here, I'm gonna end up walking down and checking some more vehicles out. But so yeah, I haven't really nothing that's caught my eye too much yet. I've been over here with the Toyota, the Chevys, and I've seen the Fords and stuff, but I haven't actually made my way all the way around and checked all the older vehicles out and all the sports cars and stuff. So I want to get down there and check those out here soon.
Is this your actual number 61 Xfinity Series race car?
This is our Xfinity Series Toyota Supra. We run it a handful of times this season. We're actually racing it again. 2 more races throughout the year, I believe. And we still have 4 more races in the Truck Series to go. And we got Las Vegas coming up this weekend. So it's been a pretty good season for us. Had a decent little crash at Bristol that hurt us a little bit in points, but other than that, it's been a good year. We've won some races and had a lot of fun with all of HRE and Ison and Toyota and TRD. It's just it's been a good season for us so far.
Are you excited about Las Vegas?
Yeah, so Las Vegas has been a really good track for me. I've won there the last 2 years in the fall, so we're trying to do the hat trick and go 3 for 3 if we can. Competition's been really strong this year, so trying to get the win on a mile and a half's it's been tough. That's always been our strong suit, is the mile and a halfs, and I wouldn't say that we're missing it any, but we just got to put a full race together on the mile and a halfs. I think we can get the job done, and I think that a place like Las Vegas we can win at. So really excited to get out there and see what we can do with our Toyota Tundra.
Now this will be the first time that Las Vegas is back with fans in the stands. How does that feel?
Yeah, we've had the fans in the stands, a few races this year. I want to say Bristol, we had a pretty decent crowd at Bristol, and then being able to go to Las Vegas and have the fans back is so cool, because when you win a race, when I won back in 2020, it's just so much different, because you get out and you're excited and you're at the front stretch and you're wanting to celebrate with the fans, and then nobody's there. So it makes it nice just having the fans coming back. I know we're still on some restrictions and things like that, but it at least kind of gets back to a somewhat normalcy. And to be able to kind of interact with those fans, sign autographs, do those type of things, do things like I'm doing today with signing autographs and giving away T-shirts and doing all that, and just interacting with some of the fans out here. It's been really fun.
We're here at Motorbella, not too far from Michigan International Speedway.
So the Truck Series actually didn't end up running at the Michigan Speedway. We ran there last year in 2020, had a shot at the win, got in a wreck at the very end of the race, and then back in 2019 we ended up winning there. So we have pretty good stats at Michigan if you take out the wreck that we had. I hated that the trucks didn't go back to Michigan. I thought it put on a really good show, so hopefully maybe down the road, maybe sometime next season, we can maybe get the trucks back out there and run at Michigan again.
Are you excited about the 2022 race at the LA Memorial Coliseum?
Yep, the Cup cars are talking about going to LA Coliseum. I think that's going to be something that it's going to be really cool for the fans. I don't know how fun it'll be for the teams going all the way out there and then coming back to Daytona and stuff. But I do think it's going to put on a pretty cool show. It's going to be a really short track and probably a lot of beating and banging. It's going to kind of be like one of those Bowman Gray Stadium type races, or like a smaller Martinsville where it's really flat and going to be beating and banging. So I think it's going to be really fun to watch for sure.
A couple of weeks after that, back at the Auto Club Speedway, they're talking about tearing it up and making it a much smaller track. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that the track was really good. I thought that how the tire wear was and how worn out it was, I thought it made a good race. I understand what they're doing, and I don't disagree with what they're doing fully. I think that we do need probably a little more short tracks on the schedule for NASCAR. So I do think it's probably a good thing that we're changing stuff. I don't know if they had to go to the extent of tearing down another racetrack to build another one, but that is what it is. You can't really say that NASCAR is doing the wrong thing or the right thing. I think that they're trying to do what's best for the sport, and they obviously see a market there, and they see something that they can kind of get the fans back into it and enjoy it. So I think it might put on a good show, but we'll have to wait and see.